Okay, so we're back. What the hell? There's chests over there. Now, about the game crashing issues, I ran.
Time.
Oh,
One slip and you're dead.
well, yeah, I know that. I ran some kind of corrupted file checker, driver checker. I don't know exactly what that thing is called. Apparently, my Bluetooth drivers were corrupted, and they're saying that could cause game crashes,
Right
which
behind you.
makes little sense to me. I mean, I'm not really using my Bluetooth. What the hell, bro? Kill these freaking side skeletons first. Oh, kill especially the priest. What the hell is the fighter doing, bro? Come on, reload. Yo, why are you here, man? You're dead. I don't even know how this guy is here. What the hell, bro? Primal wind. Gotta figure out a way to get there. Probably we go around. What the hell is even this? That's what I wanna know. Oh, I shot it. That didn't do anything, so. Ow. Okay. I stopped it. That was well it was a painful trap, honestly. Well, quite incredibly painful, but it's fine. Unlock it with 5 lockpicks. No, I will, man. Ancient Alakarsi. It's a freaking bow. Ancient Alakarsi. It's a legendary bow. Time stealing arrow slows the hit enemy for 15% for 5 seconds. Parting shot. Power attacks give you plus 20% move speed for 5 seconds. That's a freaking good bow. Made from living wood and embedded with chunks of Aedyr, this bow feels alive in your hands. It was created millennia ago by unknown godless artisans and lost to time when they disappeared. In more recent history, this weapon was found in the depths of godless ruins by an Aedyran explorer named Attis. As the youngest son of the noble Kaito line, Attis' prospects at home were dim, so he came to the living lands to seek his purpose. In his hands, this bow was a deadly implement indeed, but when or where it was that he disappeared is a mystery. Regardless, it is thanks to this intrepid explorer that ancient Alacarty, Alacarty no longer wastes away in the depths as it did for so many centuries. Of course, it is a bow. Okay, give me a second. And you know what? It's a good test for whether the crashes don't happen anymore. Let's see. See you in a minute. Okay, so we crashed anyway. So all my fixes were for naught. I didn't fix anything. But that gives us another data point. Maybe it's time to reset my PC. Maybe it's time to do other things I did not want to do before. Because they take effort. How many doors do you have, bro? Who the hell was using this place to live? I'm guessing dwarves were. Oh, the hell, bro. Full of freaking traps. Must be a way to put it off. Alright, well, whatever. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Don't really know what to do about that, though. I guess we just accepted that, yep, there's a giant ball of magic over there. It's always been there. Skin of a Balrog. They have shades and shit. Let's get closer before we fight them.
We're in a bit of a rush, envoy.
Records of Old Solace Part 3. A mere few weeks after arrival in Galavian's Tusk, Nandru unexpectedly visited the living archives. The monastery was still in its infancy, but he sought me out with claims that he had made a shocking discovery. As we walked, Andrew pointed out various features in the landscape. A hill here, a now dry channel there, nothing out of the ordinary, and he then asked if anything seemed wrong to me. I did not, at least not until he told me of his discovery. Galvain's tusks used to be a verdant paradise, not this god's forsaken waste. How he stumbled upon such a mystery he would not say, but I believed him then as I believe him now. The end of the document is marked with a faded symbol reminiscent of an eye. That he's a worker, a whale, the whale worker.
This night, when will the sun rise?
When I will it to rise is when it will rise. It does auto aim, so Records of Old Solace Part 1. This document has been written in a neat, efficient script. These are the words of First Elder Monk Carinthia, founder of the Living Archives, appointed by Nandru himself on this most holy of missions, to ensure that the memories of the Paragrunan never fade into obscurity, to hone our minds into faultless repositories of knowledge, and our bodies into weapons with which to defend them. With Vale as my witness, Vale, yeah, let it be known that as long as even one monk of these archives lives and breathes, that history will not be forgotten. As I near the end of my life, however, I find myself writing all these records regardless. Let us hope that they are never needed. Symbol reminiscent of an eye. It is an eye. The hide of a dragon. Living steel. Infused with soul essence. Polished steel weighs remarkably little. It feels cold to the touch. It was difficult to penetrate. The scaly hides of dragons somewhat forgotten by their amethyst for their legendary durability. Bloodvine glasswood branch. Okay, keep smashing. You're missing a book. An exceptional spear. Truly understand the Pagrunan way of life. I don't know where that book is. there. Records of Old Souls Part 5. After so many years, some of the older wardens have begun to voice their discontent as at staying in one place for so long. It is in the heritage, the very blood of the Pagrunan to wander, discover and settle. There were even whispers that Provetica would soon be upon us. Such superstition is unfortunately common among my older peers, that every settlement will one day face its Provetica, its final event. Of course they will, that is simply the way of the world. All things end. It gladdens this old heart to see that this nonsensical concept is fading away. People want to leave. Aedyr. We'll need something more than Aedyr though soon. So that was part 5. Is that part of Galvan's tasks? No, that's just rust stained map. It is part of the law of this world. 1, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, we're still missing 2.
No, dead. Kostya isn't very loyal himself, is he?
No, he is not.
Kostya is going to start without us if we don't get a move on, dear.
Borrowed in. Throw a freaking fireball at me, piece of shit. Okay, you stop that this instant. How the hell did these legendary ass enemies get in here? You're done. Burb sword. Cause like dwarf, corpses. I understand. These are not dwarf corpses, brother. These are undead kit, like other kit. Okay. Chests have barely anything in them, man. I guess why I know one Balrog skin. We need the Balrog skin, but we don't. But like we can use it to upgrade. We can combine Balrog skins, multiple, and
Cost you knew about this, he'd be selling tickets.
I'd come across references to this before, but nothing could have prepared me.
what? For what? I don't have my burning sword anymore, so. There's gotta be more here. Where's the last book? So like he would be selling tickets. Something incredible is in there. Definitely godless. So like the dwarves knew about all this, because the sluice gate controls are down here, apparently. Oh, give me a second. Alright. We look around here. Aha, the book. Book 2, here you go. I, Elder Monk Carinthia, am honored to be among those brave few that first landed on the shores of the living lands with our beloved founder. As he forged a path we followed, he was not satisfied with the island's sunny coast nor its verdant forests. It was clear that he was looking for something, and for even the arid deserts were not harsh enough for his liking. After coming across the tusks, Nandruk was finally satisfied. We then learned what it was he sought, an island far into the acid sea. This, he said, was our calling, and that it was now our duty to protect it. And so we have. Whale willing, our descendants will still patrol these wastes long after these old bones have turned to dust. Okay, and that's the documents belonging to one of the first dwarves here. There's water down there, man. All this lava everywhere. Using the water would evaporate, but okay. Aedyr.
Daylight. Essence we have not felt in centuries.
I know you.
No. Here. No. It cannot be.
What? Where? What spirit? The spirit in the Aedyr? I could just say no thank you and leave. I won't do that though. Let's go interact with this Aedyr.
My brother,
I am the brother.
soul of my soul. How did you find me?
Oh, it's Nandru, isn't it? I stumbled upon you. Who are you?
I have been here for so long. My memories are tattered. They fall apart when I look too long at them. There was a man called Nandru once, beloved of a terrible god.
Terrible god, huh?
I remember it all. I feel Sabadell's mind beneath yours, swimming in the deep. You should run.
You're a godlike of Sabadell too, aren't you? Could you really be Nandru? I thought you were a Paragon myth. Did Sabadell ever find you? Did Sabadell ever find you?
No,
No.
nor will they here, where we are blessedly invisible to them.
Oh, interesting.
I pray my soul disintegrates to dust, to tatters. I pray my soul is lost and never found again. True death will be a relief, if it at last allows me to know silence.
You're a godlike of Sabadell too, aren't you? Yeah.
That was the name they gave themselves, stolen from the ancient souls, whose deaths gave rise to them, to us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them.
Destroy them. Too dangerous to go free. I'm going to save Sabadell and end the dream scourge. I'm going to do what I can't kill a god. I'm going to save Sabadell and end the dream scourge.
They shield you from the truth of what they are. The Dream Scourge has existed as long as they have. Don't you see? It is there, infected
That his body?
Go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree.
How? But where is the way? How am I supposed to get there? How?
Your mind cannot understand it, but your soul, when the opportunity is before you, it will know what to do.
But where is the way, Nandru? How am I supposed to get there?
You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. You know, I always meant to die down here, to siphon my soul to a lonely pillar disconnected from the stone that makes our world, disconnected from them.
Hmm.
I only hope that Salvador releases you to the same long peace.
How will I know the way to the garden? Wait, if you can't reach the wheel, what will happen to you? Thank you, Nandru. What will happen to you?
I do not know my end. In that I find a peace beyond any even the true gods can dream of.
Hmm. Thank you, Nandru.
Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, brother. And when you see Wodika, tell her I said hello.
Great, you're a Vodeka thing.
You alright? We lost you, but not like before.
Another day, another chat with Sumadra. Though this one seemed different.
Oh, it was different. Correct.
Kill them.
He's so like sure they're evil. I don't know, man.
So, do we have a plan for Kostya once we find him?
Kostya's already proven himself an enemy of Solus. Whatever you choose to do with him after we stop him is fine with me.
Well, I mean, I'll probably have to kill him. Well, this is like the foundation, I'm guessing.
The sluice gates are just ahead.
Uh-huh.
Kostya's probably already there. Let's move.
I think I see him.
Rising. We have to stop this now.
That is an explosive barrel. Do not strike that.
Good, you're here.
Good, I'm there, huh? Records of Old Solace Part 6. Solace Keep was an ambitious undertaking, but under Nandru's guidance, leadership, and determination, it was finished. A beacon that stands proud as a symbol of the Peregrine living within its walls. With this done, Nandru presented to us an even greater challenge, the floating foundry. Oh, a massive facility built atop a river of lava. Many wardens lost their lives securing the construction site, and many more died during the foundry's construction. Their sacrifices, while tragic, were not in vain. The floating foundry was erected, bringing with it arms and armor of unparalleled quality. Unfortunately, the foundry did not last long. Less than 8 years after its construction, tragedy struck. An eruption caused the river to swell, and none were able to make it to the sluice gate in time. Now only ruins remain. Though it is gone, may the foundry's fall serve as a reminder to all of us that unchecked ambition will lead to ruin. These are the final words of first elder monk Carinthia. May the veil guide me on the journey to my next life. Then document marked with a trio of faded symbols, each reminiscent of eyes. Adrabe. The Kostya loyalist soldier. Alright, Kostya.
Help me destroy this witch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates.
Opening the gates. What?
If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it.
I killed Ludwig, your scheme is over. What are you doing? If you don't open the gates, the keep will be overrun with lava. Here, let me help. This isn't my fight. Tell me how to reach the garden. I leave you in peace. I killed Ludwig. Your scheme is over.
I figured you might have. Bloodthirsty.
You people just can't help yourselves.
Was it you who told the Steel Garrote about the path to the garden? You're the one who orchestrated the theft in the living archives, aren't you? The Steel Garrote was taken by Dreamscourge. I had to defend myself. You don't know the Steel Garrote like I do. They had to be stopped. They were going to storm the keep. Was it you who told them about the path to the garden?
Me, specifically? No. I only provided them access to material from the living archives. The books and records that the novice brought to them were what revealed the secret. By the way, is that novice still alive?
In prison.
I see. And what of the Steel Garrote? Should I assume they're all dead as well?
You're the one who orchestrated the theft in the living archives, aren't you?
Guilty as charged. I was the one guiding Dawn.
Getting confessions down.
Mihala's sin is that despite her preoccupation with traditions and oaths, she has no curiosity. I had all the time to figure out what books I needed to acquire for the Steel Garrote. Then I had Dawn, our young novice, steal them from the archives for the Steel Garrote. I assume you didn't let the Steel Garrote or the Inquisitor survive their search.
They were taken by the Dreamscourge. I had to defend. They were going to storm the keep.
Fuck the keep! So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here, doomed by an oath to a dead man. Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
Andrew lied about the oath. The garden is a secret prison for a god. You are just a jailers. Mihala asked me to stop you. I can't really do this. What would you have me do, Marius? Yeah, Marius, what to do?
He has a point. But it's not worth letting Solace fall to prove it.
Yeah.
You, of all people, are speaking in favor of the suffocating grasp of tradition.
I'm talking about not destroying our ancestral home just because you don't like Nandru. You're just as blinded by those traditions as Mihala. Have the courage to leave if you want, but don't force everyone else to.
Yeah. Nandru lied about the oath. The garden is a secret prison for a god. You're just a jailers.
Then my conviction only grows stronger, envoy. Nandru never wanted what was best for us. He built us a tomb and abandoned us to it. Do not
There.
speak his name to me as if it could mean anything to you.
Well, Mihala asked me to stop you.
Ha! Finally! Proof she's got a spy. Well, envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion and do as she asked? Or will you let me save my people from themselves?
I can't let you do this.
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
Envoy, I understand that Kostya grates on the nerves, but perhaps we should...
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door.
Well, thank you.
I always knew it would come to this.
You're gonna die, buddy.
We've got company!
You're still gonna fight? Your dude is dead. Counselor's garb and counselor's shoes. Plus 50% stealth attack damage, cutthroat politics, Paragunan woven fabric, 5% damage reduction, 3 additional damage reduction. This extravagant tunic was made specifically for Kostya at his request. The fabric is reinforced with incredibly durable steel threads to assuage some of his paranoia, and the metal plating hanging from it has been oiled and treated to ensure that it makes absolutely no noise. The result is surprisingly effective protection that does not appear to be so at first glance. Then Counselor's shoes, 15% maximum essence item bonus, and politician sidestep, 3 dexterity and dodge distance. Though at first glance these shoes appear to be purely for show, they are surprisingly functional. Common enough among members of the Solace Council, Kostya as usual went above and beyond and has his shoes enchanted. Of utmost importance was the Supreme Comfort enchantment. As frivolous as it seems, they helped a great deal when trying to keep a level head after hours of standing around a council table. Additionally, as a paranoid individual, Kostya tried his best to prepare for any possibility. These shoes were enchanted to help him stay out of harm's way when he inevitably angered his fellow council members. Unfortunately for him, they were not enough to prepare him for you. At least you have some nice shoes now. 40% dodge, 25% dodge, but with more dexterity. Yeah, I like Shadow Dancer's boots.
Well, that was fun.
So either we can sabotage or we can open this, save the gate. Save the keep, man. It will cost you, compared to Costa in the lava tubes of Solace Keep. There you go. That's it, one gate. I guess there are more.
Solace is safe. Thank the gods.
Did the keep look as confining before?
Speak to Mihala or find the tubes. You want me to walk all the way back? I ain't doing that shit. I'll come back and talk to her. So there's another door in here apparently. Okay, there you go. Travel to Galavian stuff. I can simply leave. Far to the garden. Unlocked all fast travel beacons. The outer worlds. The outer world? Really? That's that one of their games.
The keep is beautiful, like a gilded cage.
Where are we? Oh, we are right. We are here. We are where I thought. Okay. Thank you for getting rid of that for me. The Sea of Acid. Okay, take me back there. We're gonna go report to Mihala that it is done. I mean, sure let your people leave if they want to, and people who want to stay, they can stay. You know how it is. While I head to the garden. A long and twisted path, but it is my path.
Aedyr.
Oh, some things never change. Great.
Yes, but as it turns out, being terrified is hungry work, so more food is needed.
Hmm.
Fine. I shall go speak with him then.
Without anyone in these days, huh?
I believe they didn't tell me about the hub.
I've never been happier to see the keep standing
Yeah.
I'm going to crawl into bed and sleep a week.
I told you. I knew that Aedyr was a blessing.
You did not say that.
Yes, I did. I did at supper that night. You just never listened to me.
Okay, come on. Then what do we eat when the keep is out of food?
Shut up.
I mean, you guys have water now, so you can drink stuff. What you're gonna eat, I don't know, but like, you got stuff to drink. That's good.
We're alive. We're alive.
Yep.
Yes, yes, calm down. Why did you expect anything else when a new Nandru came to the keep?
New Andrew.
It wasn't a dwarf that saved us.
Oh, you know what I mean. Go back to celebrating and leave me be.
I can't believe Kostia would betray us like that.
Did.
I'm just glad to still have a home where I can greet folks.
Yep.
Walk with the gods outside.
They do be eaten. But a lining up of food.
Welcome back, friend.
I can't believe that Kostya. I know he wanted to change, but to go that far.
Well, I do want to trade. I know you're like a cook, but like cooks have a lot of money. They're all ancient Paragoon arms and armor, so better to have them than you. As for the Councilor's garb, that's going to camp because it takes space.
Ugh, my head.
Serving drinks again?
When will this shift end?
Yep.
When will this shift end?
There is nothing left. Thank you again, outsider.
Quartermaster?
I hear we have you to thank for stopping Kostya. Never thought an outsider would save us from one of our own. Thank you, friend.
Friend.
You need something?
Do I have anything new? No. Then the answer is no.
I still can't believe that Saka Subjitulia Kostya would go that far.
Did.
I even considered supporting that man.
I always knew Kostya was scum, but this is too much, even for him. May he find no rest in death.
We have to leave, Viate.
Leave?
What? I know there are a lot of things wrong with Soles, but this is still our home. After what Kostya tried to do you really think his supporters are going to be welcome around here? We do. You're probably right. We should gather the others.
They support.
Moment of your time?
Yes.
So it's true. You have his features. Forgive me. Thank you for speaking with me.
It is my pleasure. How can I have a feature? Simply call me over to gawk. It's my pleasure. How can I help?
I was hoping to ask a favor of you. There are injured in the room behind me, but I don't know how to help them.
I know my way around the battlefield remedies. Please, perhaps that can be of use. I can examine them for you. Think I can help? Are you not the healer here? What do you expect me to do? I know my way around battlefield remedies. Perhaps that can be of use.
Perhaps. Anything you could do would be more than generous. Pray return if you discover anything that might help.
Okay. You're just begging. Warden.
The flames rising, growing.
Migrant storms. War upon us. Wheels shattered. The end.
Tell me more, Makul. I don't completely have the Vrikas yet.
Yeah, that's
The flames
a dream scourge.
upon us. Shattered. The end. The end. The end.
The end. What's up?
Yes,
May I examine you for injury?
go ahead. Not hurt, just feeling unwell. I've been feeling scared. What's going to happen to us?
Going to be alright. Just breathe slowly in and out. Parasudikati, people need you right now. Just breathe slowly.
Breathe slowly. Yes. I just need a moment to calm down.
Okay.
Feels like I drank a bad glass of Wodak. My God. My God.
This guy has dream scourge. What's up?
Well, did you find anything out?
Out in the field, scouts could become crippled by fear. She's no different. The woman has no physical injuries, but I think she could use someone to talk to. The young lady in the back will be fine. She's neither hurt nor ill. The bedridden one may be having a vision, or he may simply be in shock. The man is in shock. Out in the field, scouts could become crippled by fear. She's no different.
Fear? What am I supposed to do about that?
Keep her grounded, centered, talk to her.
Talk? I can certainly do that. What of the other?
Maybe having a vision, or he may simply be in shock.
A vision? Magran be praised. But what if he's actually in shock?
Keep an eye on him, just and don't make sure he doesn't thrash about. Simple, just don't let him hurt himself and give him time. Yeah.
That's all? I see. Thank you. What about the other?
What other? The woman has no physical injuries, but I think she could use someone to talk to.
Talk? I can certainly do that. Thank you for your help. It's abundantly clear that I have much to learn.
Yes, you do.
I will speak with the council. We must make contact with others. Think of what we could teach each other. Hmm? You didn't have to help, but you did. Please, take this as thanks.
All right.
May Magran warm your heart. Walk with the gods. Walk with the gods.
Right.
My God.
All right. The homeless are gone. That's interesting. Oh no, they're just out here. Eh. Verify everything here is fine. Seems like it's fine. Oh, she'll give me the key probably. Hello, Forge Master.
I've heard we owe you our thanks. Praise be to Abaddon that I don't have to leave the forge behind. What can I do for you?
It is a nice looking forge, though. He's right about that. You have some corrupted Aedyr, I'll buy all of it. Oh, and it crashed. Incredible. Yeah, that's good. That's what I've always wanted. You gotta stop this, man. I'm gonna reset my PC after this. I hope it's a Windows issue and not a hardware issue. Software issues is easier to resolve than hardware issues. Well, I don't know. Considering assuming it's not an issue like, oh, the RAM stick is loose. Just push that in there and you'll be fine. The issue like that, should be easy enough to solve. Here we got the cool introductions. For Obsidian, Unreal Engine, of course. There it is. Risk of seizures. Oh no. There are autosaves. I wish they would do that more. I wish Blueprints would also have autosaves. Continue me. How much did I lose? Just lay it on me. The entrance.
We're alive! We're alive!
We're alive!
Yes, calm down. Why did you expect anything else when a new Nandru came to the keep? A new Nandru? It wasn't a dwarf that saved us. Oh, you know what I mean. Go back to celebrating and leave me be.
Yeah, we heard that.
I can't believe Kostya would betray us like that. I'm just glad to still have a home where I can greet folks.
Great.
Walk with the gods outside.
Chef.
What?
Okay. That. Then we checked with these guys, had no change. You had no change. You had a change.
Hi, thank you.
I still can't believe that Saka Sabjitulia Kostya would go that far.
Yeah.
I even considered supporting that man.
I always knew Kostya was scum, but this is too much, even for him. May he find no rest in death.
Right, and then you guys want to leave.
Ziote.
Oh, mouse.
I know After what Kostya tried to do you really think his supporters are going to be welcome around here? We do. You're probably right. We should gather the others.
Godlike. Moment of your time.
Yes, yes. My pleasure. And on my way.
The flames rising, growing. Magran stirs. War upon us. Wheels shattered. The end.
Tell me more, Makul. I don't completely have the Vrikas yet.
The flames upon us. Shattered. The end. The end.
And the end. Injury. Gonna be alright.
Feels like I drank a bad glass of Wodak. My god. My god.
My god. Keep her grounded. Vision or simply in shock. Simple. Someone to talk to. There you go.
May Magran warm your heart.
Then we went down here. Save in case it was coming down here, which was what caused the problem. I bought nothing. Okay. Abaddon worshipping water and they boiled it up. Okay, before I talk to you, we'll check up what's going on. Captain?
If you brought me another problem, please go away. If you brought me another problem, please go away.
Did we going crops?
Welcome to Solace Keep. Marvel apartment engineering, no?
What about rich lady? The rich lady still here? No more discussions are happening up here. You got something to say?
This unprecedented eruption, our wardens will need to scout the tusks anew. Give them your support.
Old news, lady.
Solace has faced many threats from without during its time, but never from within. Until now, that is.
Yeah.
Be safe, outsider.
Thank you.
Be safe, outsider.
This guy is still here.
It's almost a shame Kostya didn't survive. I would have enjoyed passing judgment on him. Nothing short of strangulation would have been enough for that traitor.
Good to see you again.
Okay, okay.
How can I help?
Good to see you again after all that murderous talk. Okay. Very good. That's not the right person. You are. Mihala.
What happened, Aedyr? Is everyone all right?
The keep and many of your people are safe. For better or worse, the keep remains intact. It's fine, but I could go back and destroy it if you prefer. There's something you must know. Your oath to Nandor was a lie. The keep and many of your people are safe.
Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home.
This could have all been avoided if you weren't so stubborn. I couldn't even tell. It wouldn't have been right to let the keep be destroyed. Yeah.
Maybe. After everything that has happened, I can't help but wonder if perhaps Kostya was right. Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people.
What is it?
I
Bastion of Solace.
wish so much that things had gone differently. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right. Did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare?
No matter what Mihala says, we have your back. Face your fears, Morris. If you say something untoward, I will stab her. No matter what Mihala says, we have your back.
Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the butt.
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you've always given me more than I deserved.
That was the kind thing to say, Mihala. Yeah.
It was a true thing.
3000 XP. Speaking to her.
Aedyr.
And she gave me an artifact. It is a shield, a cool looking shield, bro. Non-truth attribution. Blocking has a 25% chance to inflict fire damage on the attacking enemy, and Paragoon resiliency, 75 maximum health and 50 maximum stamina. The face of this ancient golden shield is decorated with numerous precious gems and ringed with coarse boar fur. It dates back to the days of Sorina, a legendary figure from Solis' history. After a rogue megfolk assaulted the keep and destroyed much of it, Sorina led the efforts to rebuild and fortify Solis and was gifted this shield by the keep's then Forge Master. Ever since, tradition has dictated that the shield would be given to a warden that has proven themselves worthy enough to wield it through acts of selfless heroism. Never before has it been given to an outsider. Do we have any gems on it and fur? I'm more of a magic pistol kind of guy. Or we can go shield and pistol. Bow. Alright, now I'm more of a main hand this, off hand this. This goes into the chest. I mean, you never gave me your key yet, bro. Last thing before I leave, I gotta go see if I can open this up. I have, I get that, like, she gave me her shield, but, like, what's in the chest, man? What's in the chest? Maybe I want that too. Yeah, let us enter the garden.
Closer. We have waited so long.
Alright, calm down. Travel to garden cave. You will not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do you wish to proceed? Oh no. No, obviously not. Give me the party camp over here. Must talk to some people before we leave for the garden. Oh, hello.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right.
Great.
We should have let Solace keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
That is true.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Kostya's plan was mad. Destroy a centuries-old keep and way of life, leaving the survivors stranded. With Solace standing, those who want to leave can, and those who still want to say have the choice. Yeah.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it, dear.
Amalia and her people took up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
I still think letting Solace stand was the right choice. You do have a point, but decisions made. I didn't want to do anything with this choice. I still think letting Solace stand was the right choice.
You know your own mind. There's something to be said for that.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Oh, relax.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
Who can sleep at a time like this?
I know. I'm excited too, dearie. But we need our beauty sleep, don't we?
Hey, you want me to just let... it's stupid. It's dumb. That a cell. The rest is just fine. I can't upgrade. I almost have enough to upgrade stuff. What's up, Yasri?
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the living lands is incompetent.
It does seem like that.
Is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too.
I've already spoken with him. Are you mad that I refused to destroy the keep? I'm surprised you wanted to burn the keep down. Can't believe you and Kostya agreed on something. Are you mad I refused to destroy the keep?
Why would I be mad at you consigning a people to a lifetime imprisoned by their traditions and literal stone walls? Well, that doesn't sound like me at all. I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaro.
You might have to keep an eye on Vidaro, see that he doesn't take any lessons from the council. You're harsh on Vidaro. Do you think Fior could devolve like Solace Keep did? Keep an eye on Vidaro, yeah.
Barrett's balls. What a nightmare. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling?
Now that you've met them, what do you think of the Solace Council?
I'm starting to suspect that truly.
Okay. And you're mad I refused to... I'm surprised you wanted to burn the keep down.
Well, of course, I'm not suggesting it's always a fix for issues. But those poor Pargrunen are clearly prisoners of their traditions. I think getting rid of the keep could have helped more than they realized. I do not envy the meeting that...
You're harsh on Vidaro, aren't you?
Well, perhaps if he wasn't so rude to Giada, I could find it in my heart to be kinder. Or if he was more competent, like his father. Either one. We're losing focus. Oh, come out.
That's enough.
Don't mind if I do.
Marius.
Envoy, you're probably here to see how I'm doing, yeah?
Yep.
Well, I'm doing great. I always knew my home would destroy itself from within. I just never thought I'd get a chance to stop it.
You did well in Solace.
Right. If you get any more sappy, I'll think you've turned into a tree. But enough of that. You have a lot to do. And I'm right behind you.
That's good.
Right. Changing the subject.
Calavin's tusks.
What do you want to talk about?
None of that.
Right. Changing the subject.
That's enough.
If I must.
Now you... Oh, Marius, he was asking something.
Sweet dreams, Envoy.
Let me think.
Oh, yeah.
Marius, have you ever seen a ghost?
Ghost stories.
Once I saw a green spectral woman floating over a pile of decaying leaves. Big hair like her head was on fire. Then again, it might have been a hallucination from some bad toadcap tea I got from an old lady in the forest.
Oh, last time I took bad mushrooms, I thought our home had been infested by tiny Delengum. Turns out my ferns were shedding.
That is a fascinating story. I wonder if nature was trying to tell you something.
Nature usually tells us to stay out, but with fewer words, and we never listen.
Don't mind him. He tells that story at the Ballarrock to trick travelers into buying him around.
Right. Just because it never really happened doesn't mean it's any less true, you sock-a-supped root weasel.
It's fake?
Gentlemen, don't make me separate you. Thank you for the story, Marius. I liked it very much.
At least someone here knows how to appreciate a little entertainment.
It was a fake story.
Envoy? Blacked out at that Aedyr and the lava tubes beneath Solace. but it seemed different somehow.
Yeah, I spoke to Spirit of Nandru actually. What makes you think it was different? I thought you weren't interested in all that mystical stuff. Oh, that was just Nandru and talked to me, no big deal. I spoke to the Spirit of Nandru actually.
Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace.
It was a real honor to finally meet another godlike of Sapadal. Nandru was a bit of an asshole, to be honest. He suggested I kill Sapadal. Honestly, I'm not sure I can believe anything he says. It was a real honor to finally meet another godlike of Sapadal.
I bet it was. You could finally complain to someone about all the face stuff. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said, if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunen who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed stay impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need?
Nothing, I guess. Okay.
Pleasant dreams.
Yay, Yada.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why?
The wardens should decide for themselves whether or not to leave. Mihala will make a better leader, loyal, reasonable, never like Kostya, pompous ass. They should decide for themselves.
I agree. A decision like this belongs to the community, not the ambitions of one man. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways.
You give me too much credit. Being the envoy of tyrannical empire has its perks. I didn't come here to upend anyone's way of life. You give me too much credit.
Or perhaps you don't give yourself enough. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting.
Galvin's tasks?
You know me. Always ready with an answer.
Yeah, ask about you.
For you, anything.
Nothing.
You too.
You anything about nothing. You want to talk more?
Let me get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you.
Yep.
What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement?
He told me to kill Sapadal. He compared me to a tormented beetle in a jar. He suffered in life and death was no escape. Nothing worth repeating. He told me to kill Sapadal.
Oh. I take it that wasn't what you expected. I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable. Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands.
What if Sapadal is as awful as Nandru says? There's no reason I can't have a better relationship with Sapadal than he did. Not as long as my soul is tethered to the mad beast of a god. There's no reason I can't have a better relationship with Sapadal than he did.
See? The future is looking brighter already. No one is closer to Sapadal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died, which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts.
What happened to Nandru is enough to make me fear Sapadal. Sapadal has suffered too. I can't blame them for acting irrationally. I don't know what to think anymore. I feel a little better after talking about all this. Yeah, Sapadal has suffered too. I can't blame them for acting irrationally.
A caged animal lashes out at friend and foe alike. For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapadal, it can't get any worse. I wish I could say the same for the living lands. Anything in particular?
Ask about you.
What are you so curious about?
Nothing. Okay.
Until next time.
If there are no things to talk about, the option should not exist. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just gonna say it. I regret eating the cheese you stole from Marius.
The only thing I regret is the noises my stomach made afterwards. You want to split the rest?
Oh.
I really shouldn't eat it all myself.
Yes, more.
I thought you'd never ask.
They're eating more. Incredible. Any other conversations? I mean, there's obviously more.
If you were in the Navy, does that mean you sang on ships?
Always. Helps pass the time, gives your work a rhythm. Why?
I heard you singing under your breath in the last fight. Then you were stabbing on beat.
I didn't even realize. How'd you notice?
It's the curse and blessing of having very large ears, dearie.
Well, guess the Navy left me with something useful after all.
I am going to need you to teach me that song, though. I wonder if it'd improve my spellcasting.
As if you need my help for that.
Flattery will get you everywhere, dearie.
Alright, he stabs people on rhythm apparently. Which, I mean, that's something, I guess. That's something. Anything
I
else?
wanted to thank you. You've been a really good friend to me, and I appreciate it.
Who?
Something on your mind, Maurice?
Running into Iancu reminded me that I did have friends in Solace. And when I left, I more or less lost them. Since then, I lost track of how lonely I was getting. Then, you and the envoy showed up.
That's what friends are for.
Seriously, though, you treated me like kith. Not like an exile or a drunken loss of a person. I needed that more than I knew.
We're here for you when you need us. Anytime.
Oh, and if you tell anyone I said that, I'll put a twig viper in your bedroll.
There he is.
Alright, that's nice. Marius is connecting like a lot with people. Anyone else have any last?
You were with
Oh,
the envoy when they died.
oh yeah, I died.
Did you notice anything strange?
Strange how? Besides the part where he came back, I mean.
Disembodied voices, otherworldly visions, anything like that.
Nope. Just lots of blood and lots of shouting.
I'm trying to research near-death experiences. And as usual, I have to do everything myself.
I'm sorry, what madness are we planning now?
Don't worry. Hypothetically, anything I do will be in a lab environment with plenty of supervision.
If you need subjects, I'm always willing to offer someone else's help, sweetie.
Just remember to make good with your gods before you do.
Good thinking. I wouldn't want to meet the gods unprepared.
Great. I don't think that's what he meant, but sure. I'm guessing there are always more conversations to happen. Keep doing them, man.
Yansley, have you ever seen a ghost?
The last person to ask, okay.
Not nearly as many as I'd like, with how often I'm in abandoned ruins. Why do you ask, darling? Oh, are you trying to collect ghost stories from everyone?
No, good blessed a question.
It's just, we live in a rich metaphysical ecosystem, full of wonders and spirits. And I've never met a ghost. Not one.
Oh, my poor dear. I'm sure you'll meet a wonderful and interesting spirit someday.
You really think so?
Even better, you'll probably be a ghost someday.
Great.
That makes me feel a lot better. Thank you both.
Giada, are you talking about ghosts again?
Yes, but in a good way. Care to join us?
I think I'll stay by the fire.
Okay, that's the end of the ghost questions, I guess. We asked everyone about ghost questions. Well, not me, but, you know. I have definitely seen ghosts.
You seem quiet, darling.
I'm still thinking about Thirdborn. And what we did to them.
I know it's a heavy price to pay. But look at what we bought. The Dream Scourge is no more in Shatterscarp. And Nagukubel stands, ready to be studied the moment we deal with this new god and the Steel Garrote.
After all that, you're still thinking about your studies.
And aside from it being the right thing to do, I find it very easy to disagree with Ludwig.
I don't have to like her to think she was right about this.
I suppose I can understand. I just wish you could find me more agreeable than the woman who attacked Fiora.
I do, Yardsley. I just wish this didn't make us the people who attacked Thirdborn.
We didn't attack Thirdborn. He stopped the Dream Scourge. You know how many people would have been killed? How many more people, I mean.
You've been to Thirdborn before, right?
1,000 times. Why?
Have you ever eaten at the Dead Swordfish?
Once.
Oh, it's terrible, right? Temerity keeps raving about it, but I think there's just nothing else in town.
You're talking about the ragfish stew, right? That stuff would peel the bark off a tree.
Oh, that's delicious.
Great.
The last time I had it, I was bedridden for days. I don't know how they eat there every day.
I had a buttermilk biscuit there once. Spent the next week in the privy.
You just gotta soldier through it a few times. Builds character and a strong stomach.
Right. It's bad on purpose, is what you're saying? Any more dialogues? Any more conversations? Any more voice lines you recorded? But I'm guessing the answer is
Really
yes.
like the food at the Dead Swordfish, do you?
Sure I do. What's wrong with it?
Horrible.
Well, first of all, it's being served at a place called the Dead Swordfish.
Would you rather eat a live swordfish?
Second, I think the chef devised their recipes after suffering severe head trauma.
They're traditional Rowataian dishes. We have to get creative with our ingredients.
Not sure I call throwing a fish in a hole and leaving it there to rot for months a creative way to cook.
Next time I cook, I'm cooking for 3.
Great. They just throw it in a hole and rot, and I'm sure that's not the way they do it. I mean, you guys are basically lizards, so I don't think. Probably their taste buds are different than ours.
You know, people don't think steam thistle has any medicinal properties.
Steam thistle?
Oh?
But if you grind it up and add some clean water, it's decent at protecting your skin from the sun.
That will be a great help on our travels. I detest the sun.
It also doesn't taste half bad on bread. If you don't mind picking out all the little pricklers.
I think I'll stick to butter. But at least we have options.
Yes.
Wait, did you ask about that, or was it Kai? Never mind. Carry on.
Probably Kai. That's good. Just an insane number of I'm always impressed by the fact that they have more conversations in camp. It's just like, how many people actually listen to these conversations? So much effort for something that is like so rare. Are they actually done? I think we are out of conversations. Okay. Yo, well that's something. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, do not exit here. Exit to previous location. Let's get out of here. Okay. I think we have listened to all the... I think it crashed. It did not crash. I think it almost crashed. Okay. We'll enter the garden cave after this. In the next one. I will see you then.